Most people have heard the saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, setting the tone for how you feel, think, and move. But what if your breakfast choices are silently working against you? As someone who has spent decades refining my understanding of health, I've learned that what you eat in the morning can either boost your energy and focus or leave you feeling sluggish and unwell. Before we begin, I'd truly appreciate it if you like this video. Comment 1 if you like the information and want more videos like this, or 0 if you think I should improve. Your feedback matters to me. Let's dive into this video and uncover the hidden risks of 4 common breakfast foods that may be sabotaging your health, and explore what you should eat instead. For seniors, starting the day with the wrong foods can lead to fatigue, irritability, and even long-term health issues. One of the biggest culprits: sugary cereals. These colorful boxes that promise convenience and health might be hiding more harm than good. Let's talk about sugary cereals, those sweet, crunchy bites many of us grew up loving. It's easy to understand the appeal. They're quick, require no cooking, and often boast claims of added vitamins and minerals. But the reality is, most of these cereals are packed with refined sugar, which does more harm than good. When you consume refined sugar, it floods your bloodstream, causing a sharp rise in blood sugar levels. You might feel an initial burst of energy, but that's short-lived. What follows is a sudden crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar to regain that fleeting energy. For seniors, these sugar spikes and crashes can be particularly harmful. Over time, they strain the pancreas, leading to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. They also trigger inflammation in the body, which is linked to chronic conditions like arthritis and heart disease. I remember a time when I didn't think twice about pouring myself a big bowl of cereal every morning. It felt like a quick and easy way to get going. But as I got older, I started noticing patterns. I'd feel jittery and energetic right after eating, only to crash by mid-morning. My focus would wane, and I'd feel the need to snack or drink coffee just to keep myself alert. It wasn't until I started looking into the ingredients on those cereal boxes that I realized the problem. Sugar was often listed as the second or third ingredient, sometimes even the first. And it's not just sugar you need to worry about. Many cereals are made with refined grains, which have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. These grains break down quickly in the body, adding to that blood sugar roller coaster. What you're left with is a breakfast that provides empty calories, lots of energy in the short term, but no real nourishment to keep you going through the day. The solution? Switch to whole grain options that are low in added sugar. Look for cereals with at least 5 grams of fiber and less than 5 grams of sugar per serving. Oatmeal is a fantastic alternative. It's not only naturally low in sugar, but also high in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels. Plus, it contains beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that's great for heart health. But let's make it enjoyable, too. If plain oatmeal sounds boring, try adding natural sweetness with fresh fruit like blueberries, strawberries, or a sliced banana. A sprinkle of cinnamon can also add flavor without the need for sugar. Cinnamon isn't just delicious, it has properties that help regulate blood sugar levels. Sometimes I even stir in a dollop of almond butter for a creamy texture and an extra boost of healthy fats. Another great option is muesli. Unlike most boxed cereals, muesli is typically made with raw oats, nuts, and dried fruits. Just make sure to choose one without added sugar, or better yet, make your own at home. It's as simple as mixing rolled oats with your favorite nuts and a handful of raisins or dried apricots. If you're someone who enjoys milk with your cereal, consider opting for unsweetened almond milk or another plant-based alternative. Many regular milk options contain lactose, a natural sugar that can contribute to those blood sugar spikes. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up convenience entirely. There are some store-bought cereals that are both healthy and quick to prepare. Just be diligent about reading labels. As a rule of thumb, the fewer ingredients, the better. Watch out for terms like high fructose corn syrup, glucose, or sucrose, which are all forms of sugar. What's most important is understanding that breakfast should be a time to fuel your body, not set it up for struggles later in the day. A sugary cereal might feel like a harmless indulgence, but over time, it can chip away at your health in ways you don't immediately notice. So, the next time you're in the cereal aisle, think twice. Choose options that nourish and sustain you. Your mornings and your body deserve better. What are your go-to breakfast choices? Are there cereals or alternatives that you swear by? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this information has been helpful, let me know by commenting too. Now, let's talk about second harmful food, processed meats, a breakfast staple that often sneaks its way onto our plates in the form of bacon, sausages, and ham. For years, I believed that a crispy slice of bacon or a juicy sausage link was a harmless treat to start the day. After all, it's savory, delicious, and fills you up quickly. But as I've grown older and paid more attention to my health, I've realized that processed meats are anything but harmless, especially for seniors like me. The first issue with processed meats is the high sodium content. These meats are loaded with salt to enhance flavor and preserve shelf life. While a little salt might not seem like a big deal, consistently consuming high-sodium foods can lead to elevated blood pressure, putting a strain on the heart. For seniors who are already at risk of heart disease or hypertension, starting the day with processed meats is like throwing fuel on a fire. I remember how, after eating bacon for breakfast, I'd often feel unusually thirsty or bloated. It wasn't until I reduced my sodium intake that I noticed how much lighter and more comfortable I felt throughout the day. But the problems don't stop there. Processed meats also contain nitrates and nitrites, chemicals used as preservatives to maintain color and flavor. While these compounds help make bacon and sausages look appealing, they have a darker side. Studies have linked nitrates and nitrites to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. For seniors who may already have weakened immune systems, this risk becomes even more significant. Another hidden danger of processed meats is their high saturated fat content. Saturated fats contribute to high cholesterol levels, which can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries. Over time, this increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. I used to think, what's the harm in a small piece of bacon? But the reality is that even small, consistent amounts of saturated fat can have a cumulative effect, impacting your health in ways you might not notice until it's too late. And let's not forget how processed meats can disrupt digestion. Many seniors, myself included, experience slower digestion as we age. The heavy, greasy nature of bacon and sausages can make this worse, leading to discomfort, bloating, and even acid reflux. Starting your day with a meal that sits heavily in your stomach is not the way to energize yourself for the day ahead. So, what's the alternative? If you're craving something savory, there are plenty of healthier options that provide the same satisfaction without the health risks. One of my favorites is avocado toast. Simply mash up a ripe avocado, spread it on whole grain bread, and sprinkle it with a pinch of sea salt and pepper. You can even add a poached egg on top for extra protein. Avocado is rich in healthy fats that support heart health, and it's naturally low in sodium. Another great option is smoked salmon. Unlike processed meats, smoked salmon is lower in saturated fat and packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are excellent for brain health and reducing inflammation. Pair it with a slice of whole grain bread or a small side of greens, and you have a nutritious, delicious breakfast. For those who enjoy a more traditional breakfast, consider lean protein sources like turkey slices or plant-based alternatives such as tofu or tempeh. These options are lower in sodium and free of harmful preservatives. I've started incorporating tempeh bacon into my breakfasts, and honestly, it's just as satisfying as the real thing. Preparation methods also make a difference. Instead of frying, try grilling or baking your protein to reduce the amount of added fats. Season it with natural herbs and spices like paprika, garlic powder, or thyme to enhance flavor without relying on salt. Lastly, don't overlook the power of simple plant-based meals. A hearty vegetable scramble made with spinach, bell peppers, onions, and a sprinkle of nutritional yeast can be just as filling and flavorful as any traditional breakfast meat. Plus, it's packed with vitamins and minerals that support overall health. The bottom line is that while processed meats may be convenient and tasty, they're not doing your body any favors, especially as you age. Starting your day with a healthy, balanced meal sets the tone for the rest of the day and helps you feel energized and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Making small changes to your breakfast routine can have a big impact on your overall health. And trust me, your heart, digestive system, and energy levels will thank you. What are your thoughts on processed meats for breakfast? Have you tried any healthier alternatives that you love? If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, another breakfast choice that might seem healthy but is far from ideal for seniors is fruit juice. For decades, fruit juice has been marketed as a healthy, natural start to your day, but the truth is much more complex. While it's true that fruit juices contain some vitamins and minerals, the way they are processed and consumed strips them of many of their original benefits. For seniors, regularly drinking fruit juice can have unintended consequences for both energy levels and overall health. One of the biggest problems with fruit juice is the lack of fiber. When you eat a whole piece of fruit, like an orange or an apple, the fiber in the fruit slows down the absorption of natural sugars, providing a steady release of energy. However, when fruits are juiced, the fiber is removed, leaving you with a liquid that's essentially just sugar and water. This leads to rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes, which can leave you feeling tired and irritable. Not the best way to start your day. For seniors, these blood sugar fluctuations can be especially harmful. They can worsen insulin resistance, increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and even contribute to cognitive decline over time. If you're already managing diabetes, fruit juice can cause sudden sugar spikes that make blood sugar control much harder. Another issue is portion size. It's easy to drink a large glass of fruit juice without realizing that it contains the sugar equivalent of several whole fruits. For example, an 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains the sugar of 3 to 4 oranges, but it doesn't provide the same satiety or nutrients as eating the whole fruit. Over time, this excessive sugar intake can contribute to weight gain, which is a concern for many seniors as metabolism slows down. Store-bought juices are even worse because they're often loaded with added sugars, preservatives, and artificial flavors. These extras can harm your health, raising inflammation levels and contributing to chronic conditions like heart disease and arthritis. Even juices labeled as natural or 100% fruit can be deceptive, as they often undergo pasteurization and other processing methods that reduce their nutritional value. Now, let's talk about another critical factor: the impact on hydration. Many people drink fruit juice thinking it's as hydrating as water, but the high sugar content can have the opposite effect. Excess sugar draws water out of your cells, potentially leading to dehydration. a problem that seniors are already more prone to due to changes in the body's ability to regulate fluid balance. So, what's the solution? If you enjoy the taste of fruit juice, there are healthier ways to incorporate it into your diet without harming your health. One option is to dilute your juice with water. Mixing 1 part juice with 2 or 3 parts, water reduces the sugar content while still giving you that fruity flavor. Another idea is to switch to whole fruits. Eating an orange, apple, or handful of berries not only provides the same vitamins and minerals as juice, but also gives you fiber and a sense of fullness. If you love starting your day with a drink, consider alternatives like herbal teas, infused water, or green smoothies. For example, you can blend spinach, a small piece of banana, and almond milk for a nutrient-packed smoothie that's low in sugar and high in fiber. Another great option is vegetable juice. Unlike fruit juice, vegetable juices like those made from carrots, cucumbers, or celery are lower in sugar and higher in vitamins and minerals that support your overall health. Just make sure to drink freshly made vegetable juice rather than store-bought varieties, which may contain added sodium. Lastly, if you can't give up your morning juice, enjoy it in moderation and pair it with a source of protein or healthy fat to balance its effects on your blood sugar. For example, you can have a small glass of juice alongside a handful of almonds or a boiled egg. This combination helps slow sugar absorption and provides sustained energy throughout the morning. Now it's your turn. Do you drink fruit juice for breakfast? Are you willing to make the switch to healthier options? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this journey to healthier mornings, make sure to like and share this video. Another sneaky breakfast food that can harm seniors' health is flavored yogurts. At first glance, yogurt seems like the ultimate health food. It's creamy, convenient, and often marketed as being packed with probiotics for gut health. But don't be fooled. Flavored yogurts, especially the ones you find in colorful packaging, are often loaded with sugar and artificial additives that can do more harm than good. Many flavored yogurts contain as much sugar as a candy bar or soda. For seniors, consuming this much sugar in the morning can lead to the same blood sugar spikes and crashes that sugary cereals cause. These fluctuations can leave you feeling tired, cranky, and hungry soon after breakfast. Worse yet, if you're managing diabetes or trying to avoid it, flavored yogurts can sabotage your efforts by contributing to insulin resistance over time. But the issue doesn't stop with sugar. Many flavored yogurts also contain artificial flavors, thickeners, and preservatives. These ingredients are not only unnecessary but can also cause digestive issues, particularly in seniors who may already have a sensitive stomach or less efficient digestive system. For example, some thickeners can upset the gut microbiome, undoing the very probiotic benefits that yogurt is supposed to provide. And then there's the fat content. Some flavored yogurts are low-fat or fat-free, which might sound like a healthy choice, but they're often loaded with sugar to compensate for the lack of flavor. On the other hand, full-fat flavored yogurts can be high in saturated fats, which are linked to heart disease when consumed in excess. This creates a confusing scenario where neither option is truly good for you. So, what's the solution? Instead of reaching for flavored yogurts, opt for plain, unsweetened yogurt. Greek yogurt is an excellent choice because it's high in protein, which helps keep you feeling full and satisfied for longer. The probiotics in plain yogurt are also better preserved since there are no additives to interfere with their activity. If plain yogurt seems too bland, it's easy to add natural sweetness and flavor with healthy toppings. Try mixing in fresh fruits like berries, bananas, or a sprinkle of pomegranate seeds. These add a burst of flavor along with essential vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. For extra texture and nutrients, you can add a handful of nuts or seeds, such as walnuts, almonds, or chia seeds. A drizzle of honey or maple syrup is fine in moderation, as it's much less sugar than what you'd find in store-bought flavored yogurts. Another option is to blend plain yogurt into a smoothie. Combine it with fruits, a handful of spinach or kale, and a spoonful of nut butter for a nutrient-packed breakfast that's easy to digest. Smoothies are also a great way to add variety to your morning routine and sneak in extra servings of fruits and veggies. Over time, you'll find that your taste buds adjust to the natural sweetness of fruits and the creamy texture of plain yogurt. Not only will you feel better, but you'll also avoid the hidden pitfalls of flavored yogurts. This simple swap can make a big difference in your overall energy levels, digestive health, and long-term well-being. What's your favorite way to enjoy yogurt? Are you team plain yogurt, or do you still gravitate toward the flavored varieties? Let me know in the comments below. In conclusion, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but only if you choose the right foods. Avoid sugary cereals, processed meats, pastries, and fruit juices. They may taste good, but they can drain your energy and harm your health in the long run. Instead, opt for balanced, wholesome options that fuel your body and keep you feeling strong. Let me know your thoughts. Are you rethinking your breakfast choices? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss valuable tips like this. Together, let's make every day healthier and brighter.